talking for a couple weeks about consistency and what it means. And we talk about like coming to class consistently, going to school consistently, doing your homework consistently. So let's say you get into a good habit and you come home every day after school and you do your homework consistently, every single day, like a machine. But you don't pay attention when you do your homework, you don't focus when you do your homework, and you don't try very hard when you do your homework. You gonna get a good grade? No, because the homework that you hand in, you're gonna hand it in, but it's gonna be wrong, sloppy, inadequate. So it's not just important to do your homework consistently. It's important to focus on your homework. Try your best when you do your homework. And to do it correctly, consistently. So you have to take that word consistent, you have to go a little bit deeper. Let's say you join a team sport, or whatever. You join swimming, you join dance, whatever. You pick up a musical instrument, and you never miss practice. You go to practice consistently. But every time you go to practice, you don't pay attention, you don't try hard. Are you going to get good at that activity?
No.
No. Even if you do it consistently. That's why we always talk about, you guys have heard the term, practice makes perfect. It's not correct. Perfect practice makes perfect. If you practice wrong, and you practice lazy, you will develop bad, lazy habits. If every time you throw your punches like this, because you're not trying hard, you're not focusing, are your punches ever going to get good?
No.
Even worse than not getting good, your punches you'll develop bad muscle memory. And then you have to break that old habit to form a new habit. So yes, coming to class consistently is important. But then once you do inside the class, it takes over. And you have to train with attitude and intensity and focus consistently. And when you do that, will you get good?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. What if you train with attitude and intensity and focus consistently? When you're here, you train hard, but you don't show up consistently. Will you get good?
No.
No. See, consistency, you have to get a little bit deeper into that word in order to utilize it the right way. You have to show up consistently, and then you have to perform consistently. Do you understand?
Say.
It's a tough world we live in, man. This is not an easy place. School gets a little bit tougher every single year. I look at the schoolwork that you guys have now compared to when I was a kid. It's crazy. And all the things that are expected of you, this is a tough world. So you have to become mentally tough. And you have to understand, I got to do it consistently, and then I have to put the effort in consistently. And you'll see the people that do that in my class are the people that always go the furthest and always stick around the longest, because if you're not good at something, are you going to enjoy it?
No.
Of course not. If you don't do something consistently and you don't get good at it, you're going to quit. That's one of the major reasons why people quit, is because they don't feel like they're getting good. And if you don't feel like you're getting good, it's because you're either not coming to class consistently or you're not trying hard consistently. And that leads to quitting every time, no matter what it is we're talking about. But you'll see the people that stick around the longest, that get to the highest level, are the most consistent. I can probably count on two hands the amount of times that Max has missed a class and not made it up. That's why he's around for that long. I look at my green belts and my red belts and the same thing. I see them in class constantly. And if they miss, they make it up. That's the only way to get to that high level. Because you wouldn't get to this high level if you didn't train consistently. Because if you didn't train consistently and put the effort in, you would have quit a long time ago, because it just wouldn't have been fun for you. Come to grappling and get beat up all the time. Come kickboxing and get beat up all the time. It's not fun. You got to beat other people up, right? That's fun. Let's have a big hand for Rachel up front. Now, along with being excited about your high green belt, which you should be because you worked hard for it, you have to make sure that you don't get too excited, because you have to is small. So your first goal is to be good enough to get one strike. That's it. One kickboxing strike, one grappling strike, and start from there. And make sure that your attitude stays consistent and your training stays consistent. Great job. Everybody stand up at attention. Thanks our newest high green belt, Bounce Us. Big job, raise your good hand. Keep that in mind. Always remember. Anything that you do consistently, you will get good at. Even quitting. Quit things consistently, you'll get good at quitting. Do bad things consistently, and you will get good at doing those bad things. You will develop bad habits, and you'll be very good at it. So choose wisely what you bring into your life and do consistently. Great class today, guys.